Happy to see you as well. I'm Dr. Katharina. I'll be doing your full body women's health assessment today.
Okay.
Please tell me a little bit about what's going on.
So I've been dealing with a couple of problems. One of them is that I have a very big weight on my chest when I go to sleep, and I have trouble falling asleep because of that.
I'm so sorry to hear about that.
I can't sleep on my left side. I have to sleep on my right side all the time. If I do sleep on my left side, then I wake up throughout the night just feeling out of breath.
Wow, okay. So my first question for you is, do you smoke?
No, I'm not a smoker.
No smoking and no tobacco?
No.
Okay. And have you ever smoked before?
No.
Okay,
Never.
very good. We'll definitely do a thorough lung assessment. I want to see what's going on there. Do you think that it could be related to stress or anxiety while you're laying down? Maybe you're overthinking?
Could be, yes. My mind is usually racing right before I fall asleep. Yeah, it could be because of stress, and I've always had this problem ever since I've been a teenager.
Oh, so it's been ongoing for how many years, you think?
At least 10 years.
Okay, well that is a little bit less concerning, but still concerning, of course. Now, as far as the weight on your chest, do you feel a piercing at all, or just heavy?
Just a heaviness on my chest.
Just heaviness, okay.
Have you ever dreamt of owning a gorgeous piece of land? Let me share something truly special with you by introducing today's sponsor, Highland Titles. HighlandTitles.com, a family-owned business since 2006, offers you a unique opportunity to own a piece of the Scottish Highlands. A family-owned business that allows you to connect with the heart of nature. For as little as $30, you can become a part of something extraordinary and contribute to the preservation of Scotland's breathtaking landscapes. With over 15,000 five-star reviews on Trustpilot, Highland Titles offers an everlasting, meaningful, and personalized connection to nature. All plots are situated in the Kilnesh estate in Argyll, on the west coast of Scotland. This estate is designated as a special area of conservation rich in flora and fauna. But here's the heart of the story. Highland Titles started as a movement to restore degraded farmland to its natural state. By selling souvenir plots as gifts, the company generates funds to purchase more land in order to restore its flora and fauna. As trees and hedges were planted on the land, more wildlife grazed the area, including several endangered species such as the pine marten, red squirrel, and osprey. They even installed an otter cam to follow the thriving otter community that formed after treating the land with care and love. Last year, Highland Titles also rescued owls, nursing them back to health and releasing them back into the wild. So when you become a laird, lord, or lady of the clan, you're not just buying any novelty gift. You're making a meaningful, everlasting impact on our planet by contributing to the preservation of the Scottish Highlands. Visit HighlandTitles.com, choose your plot size, and use discount code LUNA25 to get a 25% discount on your purchase. Thank you, HighlandTitles.com, for sponsoring this video.
I did have an electrocardiogram done of my heart maybe 5 years ago. And that showed that there are no abnormalities of my heart. There's nothing physically wrong with it. But I did have COVID a couple of times since then. And I did notice that it has gotten worse ever since I had COVID.
Okay, thank you for that information. That does help a lot. All right, now, are you on any medications at all?
I take magnesium right before I fall asleep.
Oh, that's really good.
Melatonin. I take vitamins every day. And that's about it.
Well, that sounds very good. No over-the-counter medication that could be causing that. All right, so there's just one last question. Do you drink enough water a day? At least 8 glasses?
I try to. I'm not always very good with it though.
I understand. It makes sense. What I would do though is add some Celtic salt to your diet. It adds 81 minerals into your body and it has magnesium as well. And so I would recommend that.
I actually do use Celtic salt on a regular basis. I have a very good friend that recommended that to me.
That's amazing. I'm so glad that you're already doing that. You're ahead of the game. So what we're going to do next is I'll have you just relax and we'll check your vitals.
Okay.
First off, I'd like to take a listen to your heart and your lungs. I know you said you're having heavy chest pain. I want to see if I can find any crackling in there, okay? Is it okay if I lift the shirt just a little?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have you breathe normal. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Very good. I'm hearing S1, S2, no S3 or 4. And now have a listen of your lungs. So breathe in as deep as you can again. Very good. And one more time. Very strong heartbeat and no lung crackling, no signs of pneumonia.
That's good.
What I'm going to do next is check your oxygenation. And so I just need an index finger. Very good. I'm going to check the temperature. So I'll just run this across the forehead to the ear. 88.8. It's a little on the low side. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Let me do another test on the other side here. Okay, 98.5. I think the first one was just a malfunction.
Yeah.
Because you don't feel abnormal to touch.
I'm feeling quite all right now.
Wonderful. Okay, your oxygenation is 97%, which is good. I'm going to move on to doing a blood pressure test. Have you ever had that before?
Yes.
Wonderful. You will feel just a little bit of tightness on your arm. It shouldn't be uncomfortable, but if at any point it is, please do tell me, okay? Now, is this arm okay? Going to do 2 rounds of this for an accurate reading. Okay, 121/82, so just a little bit elevated, but that is normal to get an accurate reading. I'm going to have you lift up your arm and squeeze 10 times to regulate the blood flow. Very good. And are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Lovely. And I'm going to have you bring your arm up and completely relax it into my arm. Lovely. We are 118/78, so that is normal. Let me remove this. I'll just try to slide it off. I have a custom gown that was made specifically for you.
Thank you.
I would like for you to take your dress off, put on the gown. I'll have you lay down. We'll start off with your face and scalp exam.
Okay.
Are you comfortable?
Yes.
I'm going to start off with checking for enlargements of the lymph nodes, starting with the submental, the floor of the mouth, the apex of the tongue, and moving my way down to the submandibular, the anterior of the tongue. There should be 3 lymph nodes right here, and they do not feel enlarged. I'm going to move my way up to the tonsillar, the jugulo-digastric, and up to the parotid, and then the preauricular right in the middle of the ear area here. And once again, no enlargements. Moving my way behind the ear to the posterior auricular, the occipital right behind the head, and then the superficial cervical, lower ear and parotid, and then the deep cervical, the back of the neck, the nasal cavities. Posterior cervical, and the supraclavicular, thorax and abdomen right here. Right over here. Okay, I'm not noting any enlargements with the lymph nodes. I'm going to move my way down to the thyroid glands. Have you ever had overactive or underactive thyroid?
No.
Not noting enlargements there either. I'm going to start off by palpating your jawline, having a feel of the bone structure. Sometimes the jawline can really affect your health, and your teeth are really important as well. They play a huge role in your body, especially with how you feel. And it seems to me like your jaw is symmetrical. Making my way up to your forehead. I'm having a look at the T-zone. I'm checking the T-zone here for the type of skin that you might have. And it is the summer season, so it doesn't look to me like you have the dry skin. I think you are more so on the side of normal to oily, which is not a bad thing at all. Your hair and skin is beautiful and looks very healthy. I see that the eyebrows are really well perfused and the eyelashes as well. They're long and healthy. And as I'm looking at the chin area as well as the cheek area, you do have normal complexion. It doesn't change from the forehead to the cheek. It seems to be pretty stable. And then the nose looks very good, and the lips are perfectly shaped with a beautiful tint of red. I'm going to do a few tests on your face, just checking for initial sensation. I will be starting off with looking for a skin reaction to a little bit of skin scraping. Checking the blood flow of your skin. Just checking for any signs of flakiness or dryness, any signs of rosacea or eczema. And I'm not noting any flakes of any sort or any redness popping up from underneath the dermis of the skin. Starting off with sensations of warm or hot. This is warm and this is hot.
Okay. Warm, hot, warm, hot, warm, hot, warm, warm, hot, warm, warm, hot, hot, warm, hot, warm, warm, hot.
You did a lovely job. I want you to say yes when you feel the next sensation. It's going to feel a little bit on the cold side.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to pat that water.
Feels good.
I'm glad. I'm going to use my measuring tools to measure the face. Starting off with the eyebrows here. Is half. Chin is half an inch. The nose, half. 0.3. Point 2. 3. I'm going to do your ears. You stay right there because I'd like to do a ear sensation test. This will be sharp and this will be
dull,
yes, exactly.
sharp, dull, sharp, dull, sharp, sharp, dull, sharp,
Moving on to your chin and jaw area.
sharp, dull, sharp, sharp, dull, sharp,
I'm going to bring a different sharp sensation. And it feels like this.
okay, sharp, sharp, dull, dull,
I have a two-pronged tool that I would like for you to say if you feel 1 or 2, okay?
okay, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1,
I have another sharper dull sensation, slightly different. This is going to be dull. I'm sorry, this will be sharp,
okay,
and this will be dull.
okay, sharp, sharp, dull, sharp, sharp, dull, 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 dull,
To move on to your scalp, I want to do a thorough scalp examination. I'm looking for any type of flakiness, dryness that might be of concern. I see just a little bit of dry scalp. Have you ever heard of oiling your hair?
Yes, I do that sometimes.
Oh, that's very good. I'm sure that's helping with a little bit of the dry scalp. It's not too bad. The bottom of the scalp near the neck area is completely clear for the most part. So I have no specific concerns there. I am going to use my blue brush to look a little bit deeper into the scalp. Once again, just checking to see if there's any flakes catching on the comb. I do have just a little bit of flakiness, not too much. I love the color of your hair, it's so perfect. The hair looks very good, very healthy. The hair follicles are strong, they're not brittle, they're not breaking as I'm combing through your hair. Let's go ahead and do a sharp or dull test. Is this sharp or dull? do a sharp or dull test on your scalp. That was sharp, and this is dull.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull.
Sharp or dull.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull.
I have some hair chopsticks to use on your scalp area here. This is just to relax and stimulate the scalp, increase blood flow. I'm going to just use my scissors to shape up the eyebrows. my tweezer. We're going to move on to the abdomen area. Is it all right with you if I unbutton your gown?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start off by doing a light palpation of the abdomen. Having a feel of the liver. Moving down to the stomach. And the spleen. No enlargement there. I'm going to do a light palpation. Just let me know if you feel any pain. I'm going to look inside the belly button after I do a quick examination of the size. 1.2, 0.3, 0.4. Measure the belly fat. 0.3, 1.2, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8. I'm going to run a sensation down the abdomen. Just say yes when you don't feel it anymore.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Going to do sharp or dull. This is dull, and this is sharp.
dull, sharp, dull, sharp, dull.
We'll do the same thing with a different tool.
Dull, 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 sharp, dull, dull.
I'm going to poke you with 2 prongs or 1.
2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Wonderful. I'm going to spray something. I'm going to spray a sensation onto your skin and just say yes when you feel it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
I'm going to close the gown so that we can move on to the back examination. When you're comfortable, have you turn around. I'm going to go ahead and observe your axillary and pectoral areas, which will require me to have you lift this arm above your head. I'm just going to do a thorough examination. I don't feel any enlargements. Very good. You can bring that arm down and we'll bring this one up. Just feeling the pectoral and axillary glands. The lymph nodes here are not swollen as well. Any discomfort at all?
No, no pain.
Feel free to bring your arm down. And are you comfortable?
Yeah, fine.
All right. I'm going to start off by having a feel of your spine area. Are you in any pain?
A little bit around my lumbar spine.
Right around here.
Yes.
Going to run a device down the spine. I just want you to tell me when you don't feel it anymore.
Now. 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 Now.
Going to measure the body fat of the back. 4.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.2, 1.3, 1.3, 0.2.
Hot. Warm. Hot. Hot. Warm. Hot. Warm. Hot. Warm. Hot. Hot. Warm. Warm.
Moving on to the sharp or dull test. This is dull. And this is sharp.
Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp.
Do that again. This is sharp. And this is dull.
Dull. Sharp. sharp, dull, dull, sharp, dull, dull, sharp, sharp, dull.
To use my reflex hammer to tap on the bony prominences of your spine. And if you feel a tingly or numbing sensation, please let me know.
Yeah, I feel tingles.
I'm going to close the gown and move on to the soles of your feet. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to start off with having a feel of your calves. Are you comfortable?
Yes,
I'm going to start off by having a feel of your calves. You said that you have restless leg syndrome quite often, right?
I do, yeah. All the time at night.
And, do you drink coffee?
Yes. I drink a lot of coffee, yeah.
I think what I might do, if I was you, is maybe try to have your last coffee at 3 p.m., no later. I think that will definitely help with that. I don't note any discoloration or change in temperature. So nothing that I can see right now that would be of concern. I'm going to move over to using my reflexology tool here to give you just a little bit of relief.
Oh, that feels good.
Just going to lift up your foot here. I'll have you wiggle your toes for me. And move your ankle for me up and down. Any discomfort there?
No.
Okay, I'll bring it down. Wiggle your toes. Move your ankle up and down. And the other way. Any discomfort?
No.
Very good. Going to run a cold sensation down your leg. Just let me know when you don't feel it anymore.
No. 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 No.
Down your feet. going to spray a sensation on your legs. It'll be warm. Say yes when you feel it.
Yes. 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 I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Yes. Yes.
Doing warm or hot. This will be warm. This will be hot.
Warm. Hot. Hot. Warm. Hot. Warm. Hot. Hot. Warm. Warm. Hot. Hot.
I'll be measuring the soles of your feet. Point 2, point 3, point 2, point 3, 1.3, 2.3, 1.3. Point 4. We're going to do sharp or dull testing. This is sharp, and this is dull.
Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Dull.
Do that again. This is dull. This is sharp.
Dull. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull.
it looks like you have all of your sensation within the legs, the feet, the toes. This concludes the medical exam. Whenever you're comfortable, just have yourself sit up and sit. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much, Dr. Kat. It was a really relaxing examination.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I didn't find any obvious signs of any type of disease or infection. You don't have any enlarged organs. Your skin is very healthy, very beautiful. Same with your hair. You have no lumps or anything that seems to be swollen or inflamed either. So what I would do if I was you is maybe calm down on the coffee.
I have to, yes.
Drink lots of water with Celtic salt and get lots of rest. Let's do a follow-up appointment to see how your chest feels after you calm down on the coffee. And if you feel like we need to send you over to a specialist, we'll do that.
Sounds good. Let's do that. Thank you.
You're welcome. All the best.